Going on YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, JoJo Speaks. Thank y'all so much for joining me for this being my review for Married to Medicine season 12 episode 10. So not a whole lot happened on this episode, but I'll tell you guys, share with you guys what I picked up on and whatnot. So it's the last day of the girls trip. The girls are getting on a boat. The girls don't have too high of expectations because their history on boats has been lackluster. With Contessa being at the helm, the girls don't know what to expect, but they get to the boat. It's a really, really nice black and gold boat. It's a beautiful boat. There's a bar there. They've got food there. It's going to be a great time. So Toya, of course, brings her own tequila. We know Toya likes to drink. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. If you like a drink every now and then, it is okay. So while we are on the boat, we decided this is a great time to have a town hall type of situation for Dr. Heavenly to get her prepared for her political thing that she's going to do. She's running for office. And so the questions are interesting. The question that stood out to me the most was, who is your greatest political person in politics that you look up to? And Heavenly's answer was Quad. Dr. Jackie in the confessional was like, I thought you might say Kamala Harris or maybe Michelle Obama, but Quad, who's never run for any office, Quad, who has no history, no background in politics whatsoever. Quad, really? Okay. I think it was Angel that asked, what do you say to those who only see you as someone who's on reality TV, causing a ruckus, cursing people out, and, being loud and boisterous and, all this, and that. And Dr. Heavenly's like, that's just who I am. And that's who you're voting for. And I respect that because, before this season started, when we found out that Dr. Heavenly was running for office, a lot of people were thinking as to whether Heavenly was going to change how she appeared on Married to Medicine. Is she going to tone it down a little bit? I knew for a fact that Heavenly was not going to change whatsoever, and it's understandable. Why would Heavenly change when she's running for office? We know Heavenly for what she's done in the past, and so why would she change to it doesn't make much sense to me. So I fully respect that all altogether. We also get the significant others, the men, meeting up and discussing how it is to take care of the kids while the ladies are on their trip. And Dr. Mimi's husband was like, can't wait for Mimi to get back. And, King shares with the other men that they're still in limbo when it comes to their IVF journey. He wants to give Quad a chance to tell the ladies first before he tells the men what's going on with their IVF journey. So, it is what it is. Dr. Scott, he's having some glaucoma issues. And so, he can't really see that well. It's okay. It is all right. It's so interesting for me to see Curtis still in this group of men. Like, I don't know why, but Curtis just doesn't seem to fit in with the guys. Although he always has something to say when they're coming together, but I don't know. It's just weird for me to still see Curtis in this group of men. But anyways, and so we're in the last day of the girls trip, and the ladies are coming downstairs for brunch. And while the ladies are at the table, they start discussing this year's Met Gala. Apparently, Toya is at the helm this time around. I don't know if this was Jackie's decision to make because Toya hasn't really contributed on the last two Met Galas that took place, not contributing financially, that is. And so Toya is trying to make it seem as though it's sort of kind of her event, or it's been the event of those who have been at the helm in previous years. And, Heavenly and Quad and the other girls are like, no, this is our event. This is a collective thing that we're all doing here together. And so that there's a whole hoopla about that. And excuse me. So we get off of that subject, and then Quad shares with the ladies her troubles with her IVF treatment, saying that none of the eggs have taken. It's not been a success, and she's crying and crying and crying. And here's my thing. I don't want to sound insensitive. However, because I know there are so many women out there who are going through IVF treatment, who are going through issues with, trying to get pregnant. However, when it comes to quad, I don't see this as, I don't know how to receive her story of IVF. I don't know if she truly does want a child or if she's just doing this for a storyline. And so, we know how Quad can get when she gets emotional. She starts crying uncontrollably. And for me, it's just not believable. But if Quad wants a baby, I hope she gets it, whatever the case might be. But those seem like crocodile tears to me. But that's just me. I don't know, because her whole thing with King just does not make sense to me whatsoever. And now that they're broken up, you know what I'm saying? So it seems like, what were you together for? What was the whole meaning behind your entire relationship? I know there are people who are close to Quad, like Funky Dineva and all these other bloggers and things of that nature, who really say, and Heavenly as well have said that they really do think that Quad and King are actually together. So it is what it is, but they're broken up now. So who cares? Anyways. Last thing I wanted to speak on was Dr. Jackie has her own line of scrubs as well. And she's doing a photo shoot for it with Derek Blanks. But I've been hearing his name around for quite a while. So he's obviously a very popular photographer. And so Dr. Jackie has invited Quad, Toya, and Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa to be a part of her photo shoot for her scrub line. And, the photo shoot goes well. The ladies are, doing their comments and things of that nature. And then after, I think it was like midway through the photo shoot, Toya wants to discuss the Met Gala again. And Toya actually apologizes to the ladies for not contributing to the previous two Met Galas. And although I'm not necessarily caring for Toya that much this season, I will commend Toya for at least apologizing when it is due. I appreciate her for. I think she genuinely felt sorry for the fact that she was not contributing the way that she should have in the past 2 years. So I appreciate that coming from Toya. I really do. Now, Quad, on the other hand, does not take that apology seriously whatsoever. It doesn't seem like she does, because she's like, well, why don't we just, treat you like you treated us the last 2 years and just, opt out this year and just come back for the next year. And then, of course, Dr. Heavenly chimes in as well. And, Dr. Heavenly wants to walk out, and, it's a whole debacle. It's a whole mess. And then Dr. Jackie proceeds to go take more pictures. So it is what it is. This was sort of like a filler episode to me. Not much really happened. Tell me you guys what you guys think. I'm all tripping all over my words this morning. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about this episode. What are you expecting for the episodes to come? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Press the thumbs up button. Press the notification bell. Join me every Thursday night at 8 p.m. for a live Hot Topics and Social Commentary show. I go live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. with my sister Prophetic Fire Reiki, as well as our friend Bianca Edwards. We always have a great time, talking about the latest happenings and goings on in the world. So join me on Thursday night at 8 p.m. for my live Hot Topics and Social Commentary show. Love you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out.